Hi everyone, it's Carrie here for my coaching tip of the week. Last week I talked about going easy on yourself. And I realized that a big part of going easy on ourselves is honoring where we're at. So with everything that's happening in the world right now, we're all dealing with it differently. We're all having different reactions, different things are getting triggered. For some people, they've lost their jobs, they've lost their financial stability, they're worried about feeding their families or themselves. For others, maybe they're more solid, they're still working, but perhaps they're being forced to work from home. And then for others, they're creating new business ideas and serving their world, their community, their families in a new way. So what I've seen over the last few weeks is that everyone's handling this in a different way. Everyone's dealing with it in a different way, and everyone's feeling different about it. And I think the most important thing is to remember just to honor where you're at and not to try and be where someone else is at, because we're all different and we all feel different things. And no one way is the right way. Your way for you is right for you. My way is right for me, and my friend or family or my sons is right for them. So I just want you to keep that in mind as you go through the next few weeks and every day, that wherever you're at is okay, and just meet yourself and honor where you're at every day. So I guess today or this week's tip is to really ask yourself where you're at, to maybe sit with it, to spend a little time alone processing that, there's lots of ways you can access those emotions, and I think emotions are really, really important for us. I always say they're energy in motion, so good or bad. I mean, people describe them as good or bad. I never describe any emotion as good or bad. I just think there are more uncomfortable emotions, maybe like anger or sadness and grief, and emotions like joy and happiness, and there's a spectrum of, in between. So I believe that all emotions are valid and important, and they're all telling us something, and just to pay attention to yours and to honor them. And so I would invite you to spend a little time sitting with your own emotional experience and just to process them. You can write in a journal, you can go for a walk, you could sit by yourself and just ask yourself, like, how am I feeling right now? What's going on for me? You can talk to a friend. Again, you could talk to a therapist. There's many ways to sit with how you're feeling. But I think right now it's super, super important. And I really, truly believe we're being invited, by the way the world is slowing down and we're pausing, to go inwards and sit with that, experience what you're experiencing, and acknowledge that all of it is okay. It's your experience. So that's my invitation for you this week. And if you'd like to speak to me or talk to me about, that sounds weird, pick up the phone. No, I'm not gonna give that to everyone. But if you'd like to leave a comment, ultimately, I would love to hear how you feel. And if this helped at all. So I wish you well. Sit with it, see how you feel, and just know that wherever you're at is okay, and to honor that. Okay, take care, lots of love, and we'll see you next week. Bye.